Hey folks, how you doing today? I'm gonna do a trade review. I had one trade and I'll share that with you in a minute. Let's just take a look at the SPY here. So we're in a 5-minute downtrend now after we've seen what happened this morning, but I'll go through with you what my thinking process was going into today. So you have to look at the daily time frame to get a sort of an idea of it. And you can see that we're coming up to these exponential moving averages on the daily time frame, and a lot of names look like this: the Qs, the financials, the IWMs, and a lot of big tech sector names. So we're looking to be a little bit extended. I mean, we are in a daily uptrend now, so that's something in favor of the bulls, and we're in fact looking for an hourly higher low right now. So we were going into this morning pretty extended up here, and generally I was watching the levels of pre-markets. We had this 275 area that was kind of pulling up, and what we saw first thing was we tried to test it, and then we initially got sold into, and then there was a retrace, and on this retrace I used that as my opportunity to sell some calls in the market. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now obviously I'm keeping an eye on the financial sector, technology sector, and all the big tech sector names, because they do give clues as to what the market's doing. So if you're looking at Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, AMD, Boeing, IWM, and a couple others, but that's generally it. That's generally what I watch to gauge the SPY, you know. So I'll show you my trade log real quick here, so you can see 958 I sold the 276 call, bought the 278 call, and I collected a credit of $72, and then I bought it back at 1054 for $30. So just to show you where that is, 958 would have been right here. So look at that 2-minute chart right here on this third bar right here. So again, I was anticipating we were going to see some kind of lower high here versus this 275, and then the bears managed to come in and push this price down after that, and obviously those calls decayed in value significantly, and I covered them down here at 1052 ish. So I actually called, so far that's pretty much the low of the day at that point. So again, I'll show you 1054.26 was when I covered them, and that was right here. You can see down at those lows. One thing that was telling me to cover was I was watching Facebook, how extended it was at that moment. You see this whole waterfall of selling, 1052 to 1054, and then we finally got a bit of relief. And because we were so extended, that was just a signal to, I wanted to take my profits and run, you know. It wasn't a huge position, so I just took the whole position off, because I don't like to be putting trades on after 11, 12, depending on the market condition. Another signal was this right here. You see this base of support that Microsoft was forming? So after the big bull move in the afternoon, this was the after hours consolidation, and the low was 164.11. That actually happened to be where we bottomed out. We tested it once, and then we tested it twice. So once I saw it starting to hold the second time, that was my signal to get out of my short SPY calls for profits at that point. And you can see that we're starting to see some relief in the markets now, so I'm not playing around anymore. I mean, you could start selling puts. That was the other trade that could have occurred right there, but I wasn't really in the mood. And generally, we're still in a 5-minute downtrend if you look at majority of names here. But we are getting some relief in the markets. So guys, keep that risk managed. Keep your eyes on the tape. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. This was a little bit of a shorter video today. I wish you all the best. Take care.